João Silva, a geographer and data analyst. And this is my teammate, Alex Rocha, data scientist. And our project is language learning with generative AI. Our goal is increase linguistic vocabulary and pronunciation by difficult levels, A1 to C2, using Gen AI through audio, narrated text videos, and pronunciation improvement app. Our target audience is Brazil. The main reason is its robust market with over 160 million internet users, driven by job market demands, unfortunately low English teaching quality in schools, cultural influence from USA, and intense use of social networks and YouTube and podcasts. Yeah. And this is evidenced by the large number of English language schools and private tutors in Brazil. And we intend to expand this project to Spanish-speaking markets, other markets, and also German. We are in Germany, why not? Yeah. So, well, the source, the data, we started with word lists and a lot of PDFs. This image shows a lot of PDFs. And this word list we took from universities and teaching institutes, and we had the word and respective level. And we used also dictionary from wiktionary.org, and we used the DNA to generate sentences and stories with these words and terms according to the level and themes. Here is the basic the list in Python with the where is the yes, this is a basic list in Python with the words and the respective level and some multiplicities that we had to solve. And then we generated with the OpenAI API some sentences with the term in English, the meaning in Portuguese, and in a sentence example in English. Yeah. And this graph compares our database with the number of words that a person is expected that a person will know for each English level. Yeah. For example, here in level A1 is expected that a person will know 800 of words, and in A2 700, then in total 1,500, and so on to C2 with 12,000 words. Okay, our database we have a bit more of 12,000 words, but we need to improve the number of words to the level C1 and C2. Yeah. I say words, but it's words and terms, yeah, phrases and phrasal verbs and idioms. So I think about our methodology, I think it's important to say that listening to and repeating texts play a crucial role in language learning. Whether it's developing listening comprehension, speaking skills, fluency, assimilating sentence structures, yeah, and new vocabulary. Here we have two of our three kinds of products, the video and audio. I will play the video. The video takes 3 hours and 2 minutes. I hope you have time to watch the full video together until now. So,
Listening and repeating.
in the beginning we have
Este é o nosso nome.
a short explanation in Portuguese, and after that one short explanation in English, and then this structure with the word, like
My father is a doctor.
with the word in English, translation to Portuguese, and sentence,
Favorite.
and time to repeat
Favorito.
it now.
Example. Pizza is my favorite food.
And then you can say pizza is my favorite food. We are looking at the A1 level file.
February. Fevereiro. Example. My birthday is in February.
And then my birthday is in February. So this is the video and this logic. This is the simple and objective logic. Yeah, and we have also the audio with the same content. Yeah, 3 hours. And we have some histories also generated about using this case, for example, we using the terms from A1 and for specific teams. Okay, now I will pass the button to my mate. So.
Thank you, Ron. So this is our toolkit of neural networks that we used in our project. As previously mentioned, we used the OpenAI API to generate the words and the sentences based on these words. Then we have Google Text-to-Speech API to generate audio out of these sentences, and then we also use speech recognition to recognize users' input response. So here I will try to explain the logic behind the application with the flow chart. So the first two instances relates to our database. That was explained previously. Next we used text-to-speech to generate audio out of these sentences. Then we have kind of a branch with the video and audio published on the media source, and the other branch goes to the users to be able to listen to the audio, like read the sentence, and then repeat the sentence with the microphone and make the imputation. So next, the system recognizes the speech, and we have the imputation from the user, and we compare the imputation with the ground truth from our database and get the accuracy score. Next we go to we store this difference, like the difference between the original sentence and the recognized one, and we store the mistakes, if any. And next the script find the rhymes based on the mistakes, like for example bad and sad, or school and cool. And finally we get the sentence from our database to recommend user to repeat this part of that was previously misspelled, and the circle goes on. So now I'll try to show how it works. First I'm gonna play the audio for the user to listen. We also have the text to read, and then user have to impute. I'm gonna make a mistake on purpose just to show how the system will recommend the rhymes based on the incorrect pronounced words. She had to abandon her old car and buy a new one. His ability to solve complex problems. Sorry. This one.
I want a cookie.
I want a cookie. I want a cookie. So, let's run again. I'll try to. I want a cookie.
She bought a bottle of juice.
She bought a bottle of juice. Yeah. So I'll try to explain. Yeah. Here we have the audio. We have the text to say. I have the correctly spelled this one. Then the system recommends the second one. And like I made a mistake here, and the system recommends the rhymes based on the like misspelled word sheet, which is C, D, D, and so on. And then I have the next sentence based on the rhyme that was recommended. Thank you.
Thank you. A very impressive project. Are there any questions from the audience to Alex and Ron? Yes, please.
Yes, so I think you showed us that the big imbalance between the number of words that a learner is supposed to know and what you actually have in your data, but how did that impact on the modeling?
You mean this graph?
Yeah. So yeah, you mentioned that the imbalance. So how did this imbalance impact in the modeling that you did?
So you mean how this impact in the learning process, in the content?
Yeah. I suppose these are the words that eventually you're going to be showing to the learner, or the learner have to repeat, or perhaps the learner going to say, and then you're going to have to retrieve from your data bank. I was just wondering if you had to correct this imbalance some way, or it wasn't necessary, and everything, the modeling worked fine with the imbalance.
Yes, it works. The idea the next step is build an interface, yes, to the app where the user can choose the level and a theme. For example, work theme in level B2, and then he can practice just the words with this selection, yeah, and also with the another levels. And now we have also another step to improve these words, because to improve the words to say 1 and C2 level, because this could be a gap in learning process for these levels, yeah. And because of that, we have a dictionary with 100,000 words, and we need to put some popularity in these words. So what is another model, and then we can decide the word word level, and when we don't have the level of this word, we use it also the API. We had something like 88% in correct the correct level, and this is good because also this level of words, they are a bit subjective. Also, a word can be used, can be also be two and be one. Because of that, we had some multiplicities from different lists. Yeah. So yeah, I think with this gap we will increase this number will increase.
Are there more questions from the audience? Ah,
Please.
sorry, yes,
Please.
Did the sentence generation take into account the words that belong to the level of the keyword and the kind of sentence structures that are available at that level?
Ah, yes. Sorry. Yeah. If you select the level, yes, the rhymes show, as Alex showed, the similar words, yeah, to practice the same pronunciation error, yeah. So if you select the category and the level, the system will show the same rhymes at the same level and category. Yes, and if we don't have more, the system shows. Sorry, yeah, they just have this 5 sentences with this rhymes, but we have a big data set. Yeah, it's okay. It's clear.
I meant the sentence that is created to connect it to that word. If the words in that sentence belong to the same level.
Not exactly, no. In general, the sentences from A1 level, they are more simple, as you saw in the video, yeah. And when we have sentences from B2 or other levels are more complex sentences, but we have also, for example, in B2 sentences, words from A1 or coffee or simple words also in another levels to complete the sentence. The thing we try is not to build very complex sentences to basic levels.
Yeah, and that one was using the database from the one level. Like we starting like this example, just finding the rhymes within one level.